So, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Happy Saturday, soon to be Sunday, Mother's Day. So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that's about to watch this. My name is Veronica Phillips. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started and kind of give you guys an idea of what we're doing. So, this is just going to be a very brief overview of kind of what we are doing as a business when it comes to this Be Epic. And if you don't know what that is, that's a health and wellness industry right now that's taking literally this entire weight journey and weight, business and health and nutrition to a whole nother level. So, and I tell people to do this as an assignment. I say, Google weight loss lemonade. I promise you, you will not see any company besides one that offers a weight loss lemonade. Now, you've had the weight loss teas, weight loss, other stuff, pills, so on and so forth, but nobody, and I really mean that, nobody has a weight loss lemonade besides this company. And the crazy part about it is that it's actually working. It's not something that's disgusting. It actually tastes really well. And people are starting to see results, based off of drinking this weight loss lemonade. There's lots of testimonies out there. You can Google, like I said, the company. You'll see people that have, started doing YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Instagram, Facebook posts, just doing their own testimonies. So what we are looking for in our business, in our community, in our team, is not just for people to be distributors. It's for people to actually do this with us and be part of the story. Meaning you're not just out here ordering the products for yourself, but you're using them yourself, because typically 9 out of the 10 times the best person that could tell a story about a certain product is the individual using it. So, we're hoping that when you see this and you get started with this, that you're actually considering actually using these products for yourself as well. Now, instead of me going into a big old presentation of what each and every one of these major products is, I'm going to show this quick video. And like I said, the only part I'm going to show is how the products are actually described and broken down, because I feel like she hits it on the nail on what these products are, how they are used, and how they can help, everybody, individuals and things like that. So I am going to go ahead and hit play. Oh, wait, I got to put the sounds. Let me reshare it real quick. I don't hit that. You guys won't hear anything. All right.
So here's the trick. If you look, the most popular things being sold on the internet is health and weight loss. All right. So the trick behind the success that we have is we sell things that don't seem like they should be healthy. Okay. So when I show you these products, they are incredible. They taste good, but they're good for you. Let's start with the weight loss lemonade. Absolutely bomb. If you like to go to Starbucks and get their dragon fruit drink, guys, our weight loss lemonade is going to help you suppress your appetite and put you in a thermogenesis state. What that means is that you're going to be burning more calories throughout the day by consuming this product. We also have a vitamin candy stick. This is when I was done, okay? So whenever you have that sugar craving, you literally can go pull one of these pixie sticks, and it's literally giving you 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables. I love it. It's incredible for kids. Adults can take 2 a day, guys. Whenever you have a sweet tooth, we got a candy vitamin stick. Let's talk about the orange cream immune drink. COVID-19 and all those different things are on a rampage right now. I drink this every single morning. I don't know if you grew up in the hood or around the hood. The slushes that they used to have were incredible. That's what this drink reminds me of. I can drink it all day, guys, and it's going to keep your immune system up. Let's talk about the powerful 3-pill system. Now, the Elevate is going to give you a calm, natural energy throughout the whole entire day. Your focus is going to be off the chain. You literally feel elevated. I haven't felt the way I felt since I played basketball professionally about 8 years ago. And then we have the Accelerate Kit. The Accelerate Kit is a sleep and a detox pill that's going to allow you to lose weight while you are sleeping, guys. Let's talk about the alkaline water drops. Now, Dr. Sebi said no sickness or disease can operate in an alkaline body. So what do we have? We have alkaline drops. Drop it in all your drinks, guys, and it's going to alkaline your water so that you are getting the proper amount of alkaline water that you should be drinking every day. I drop it in all my products and I feel incredible. Now let's talk about the Be Keto, which is incredible. I'm sure you've heard of the keto diet before. Well, imagine your body being able to be in a ketosis state without even being on the keto diet. This is going to turn all your fat into energy. Now, with just staying away from an obsessive amount of carbs, guys, you are going to start to see your body burn fat incredibly well. And now let's talk about our superstar product, the weight loss juice, the Blue Freeze. The Blue Freeze is absolutely bomb. It has the butterfly pea tea inside of it, and so what flour inside of it. So what that does is that is literally going to burn your belly fat. Now your belly fat is going to be burning literally from just drinking this weight loss juice. It's going to ram up your metabolism and put you in a thermogenous state. Now let's talk about.
Okay. I just wanted to, again, quickly show that because I feel like that is super powerful. Those products alone are selling like crazy. And it's funny because my stuff actually came in today, so I can kind of give you at least a visual of what it looks like. So, of course, one of the biggest ones, of course, that we were talking about is the lemonade. They come in packs. Now, most people don't even realize that this is meant, in any of this, besides a couple of the things that they showed at the end, is really meant for you to do on the go. So it's literally in a single pack. Single pack. You open one up and you put it between 8 to 12 ounces and you drink 1 or 2 of these a day. And it brings you energy, it suppresses your appetite, it makes you feel great. I've heard people that said that their endorphins are up. Someone who felt like they lacked energy. I'm like big on that. I lack a lot of energy. So drinking 1 of these a day or 2 of these a day can actually improve, all of that suppression energy again and burning fat. Now, the Be Keto, like I said, I actually wanted the keto. This was one of the main reasons I actually started because I've done the keto diet. I've seen what it can do when you actually stick to a strict, meal plan, and it does work. So, suppressing and actually not having to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on food and all the other different types of ingredients and just taking one of these and sticking with a strict diet, just as if I was when I was buying all the things for the keto diet. I'm super excited about these. And as you can see, it's another pack. It's a Kool-Aid pack. It is literally a Kool-Aid pack. And it's the same thing. You put it on the go and you take this once a day. And of course, since I bought that packet, it came with a different bundle, which is the blue tea. So the only one really I don't have is a 3-pill system that she talked about, the vitamin 6 and the immune. But here's the tea. It comes in 1 bag. 1 bag is 1 gallon. It has 2 bags in here that you can put, and you pretty much have it sit and seep overnight. But the whole thing is that 2 of these equal a gallon. So if you do this and you start drinking this and cleansing your system, I mean, there's so many different things that they got in there, and everything is natural. Everything is made from the ground. So it's not like you're putting toxins in your body. These are things that are actually very healthy for you and, can be used, regardless of conditions that you have. Of course, they will always tell you to, refer to a provider or your doctor just to verify and make sure. But, anything that's organic, typically that you go buy at the store, it's literally being sold in this as well. So, and it's being made. So again, those are the things right now that are selling like crazy because again, nobody really has Be Keto that's bringing out 3,000 milligrams, in a juice bottle. Nobody is bringing weight loss lemonade, like nobody. Again, if you Google it, you will only see one company that has the weight loss lemonade, which is the Be Epic. Now, while you are here, while some of you are here and taking notes for what you're going to push back to everybody is, how do you get started? How do we actually make money? So we're going to skip over and we're going to go to that real quick. We're going to show you how you're going to make money in this industry, how you're going to start off and how your end state is going to be. Oh, I hit my daughter crying. I must have woke up. Okay. All right, I'm going to break this down to you guys on how we're doing it. And we are only solely going to focus on the lemonade. As you get more experience and things like that, you can go ahead and mix it up or things, in that manner. But honestly, the one that literally is selling like crazy is the lemonade. So I'm going to show you how you are going to be able to flip this, as a distributor. So again, 1 bundle of lemonade equals $90 roughly, give or $89.95, so it's $90. Plus shipping and handling, it comes out to be roughly $105. Now, this does not include your distributor fee. This is when it's time to reorder your supply and things like that. This is how much it's going to cost, roughly $105. Now, we make everything in packs. Okay, so again, I showed you one pack, looks just like this. So what you're going to do is set this up in samples. You're going to set this up in samples and you're going to advertise your sample as a distributor. Okay. Now, when you advertise this as a sample to your distributors, what you're going to do is you're going to advertise a 5-day or a 10-day sample. And I'm going to show you guys how you're going to advertise that. But for the 5-day samples, that equals 12 sales. 5-day samples equal 12 sales because in one of these packs, you get 30, but when you buy the $90 bundle, they give you 60 altogether. So that equals roughly 12 sales. Or you could just go straight from the back because some people are doing that and they're saying, hey, do you want to join my 2-week weight loss challenge? And they're just doing the 10 packs instead. So you're giving them 2 weeks worth for $70. Now that's only 6 sales, to be honest. So it's a lot easier to find 6 people. I did an advertisement today and I already have 4 people who want to do this 2-week challenge. So it's not hard to do a Facebook page and say, hey, I got this weight loss lemonade. I want someone to do this with me. I have these 2-week samples who want to join me. And you will see as many people say, again, nobody heard of weight loss lemonade. So people are very intrigued to see if it actually works. That's why you're advertising it as samples. So if you advertise it as a 10-day sample, you're still making $420. But again, you're not advertising to as many people. So you got to tell them, hey, I only got spots for like 6 people. And if you're doing it yourself, you have even less. You have 1 less. So you might only have 5 bundles to give out. And it goes quickly. I have yet to see anyone who has done this advertisement and done the samples and haven't been able to close out $500 or $400 in a day, just because they are offering it as a sample and you're asking them to do a challenge with you. But let's turn this up a notch. Let's say it works for you. And now you run out of your sample, which again, you're going to run out. Everybody that has done this has ran out. I have not yet met one person that has not. And if they did, it's because they didn't advertise it. They didn't ask anyone. They didn't post it. They really just got lazy and just didn't do anything. But the ones that posted a nice little glass of lemonade and put it online and even set that weight loss challenge or who wants some lemonade, I mean, people have been responding to it. Because again, 1, lemonade looks good. Lots of people drink lemonade. And 2, no one else has it. So from your profit, you're going to run out. So that means you got to restock and reorder. So what you're going to do is you're going to order 3 more because you're still going to have profit once you order those 3 additional. But all that does is it opens you up for more sales. Again, if you're smart, you hit on those 2-week challenges instead of trying to sell 36 packs to 36 people. Hit on those 2-week challenges and you're only selling to 18 more customers. Doing that, you're ending up, for the whole, if you do it for a month, you're making about $1,200. But if you do it every single week where you're only bringing in, 18 sales a week, you're making roughly $5,000 a month. And people, again, are closing this out in a matter of days. When they do their first bundle, they say, hey, our next restock is going to happen next week. And I'm going to show you how you can do a wait list so you already have your people ready. You don't have to wait. You don't have to advertise like day in and day out. But when you do advertise, you've got to be consistent. And then you could even turn it up a notch and you could order up to 4 bundles. It's really up to you on how you want to do it. The ones that are really putting the effort into this, and again, this is solely off of samples. We are not even talking about the next phase that I'm going to show you. This is just talking solely about putting out the samples and people wanting those samples. Again, if you do, you order 4 packs, you're only selling to 24 customers. That's not a lot of customers to make $6,000. Not a lot of customers to make $6,000. And that's, again, 24 customers a week. Now, here's the thing. Most of those people that are going to order 10-day samples are going to do one or 2 things. They're going to ask for more samples, or they're going to actually say, hey, how do I purchase a whole month? And we're going to talk about how you're going to do that once they ask those questions. Again, people are like, they love the taste of it. That's one of the biggest reviews that we've seen, is that people love how it tastes and they love how it makes them feel. And you want them to give you that feedback, which is why we have our Facebook community group. Because if they're in a community and they see other people saying the same things, what do you think mentally typically happens? It keeps them in a positive form that what they are doing correct is what they're doing right. And it's going to make them want to do what? Order more, or even get invested into this themselves because they see this as a profit and they're actually losing weight. You know, I've seen someone in one of the communities I'm in, she's lost over 50 pounds off of this. And of course, she did more than lemonade, but it started with the lemonade challenge. And then she upped her bundles and she purchased the keto, you know, and now she's into that 3-pill system that we just watched on the video where she's burning fat while she sleeps, you know, so she's doing a lot of things, but she's including, you know, some other stuff into it as well. But this is what it looks like. It really is not hard for you to advertise samples. People will jump to samples before they jump to a monthly subscription, and they don't even realize that you're actually charging them more for a sample than you are for a monthly subscription. But they don't know that, and they don't really care because they see a lower dollar value, which makes them say, okay, I could try this out. It's a psychology thing. At the end of the day, it benefits you. So if you're that person, and like I said, you go from this one sample right here, you do your initial ordering, you run out of that in a week, you're smart, you're going to say, instead of spending that money, you're going to invest it into your business and you're going to buy 3 packs. Again, people are going to already be, you know, asking you for more, or you're going to have a whole new audience that wants to know more. And if you've got customers, you want them to be posting in that Facebook group because you can use those testimonies on your page and show people how these folks have already got started. And most of them, if they're your friends or family, they'll be like, yep, it actually works. I like it. I mean, they will respond. So, you know, this is just one different way. Now, here's one of the great things we just found out. I just found out about. Again, I've only been in this for about a week, to be honest, but this is what I just found out. You can actually start up as a distributor for free. What does that mean? It means that you can get the same access that we have for 30 days for free and make money, regardless if you are having people order from your back office or if you do what I call a pre-sale. And I'm going to show you what I am talking about. So this is kind of what it looks like once you enroll for free. They don't ask you for your credit card information. The only thing you're going to need is your name, your username, your phone number, and your email address. Once you create a username, they're going to give you your own personal account, just like we have as distributors who have purchased our package. Now, why do people do the free? It's because, again, sometimes some people don't have $90 plus distributor fees plus the shipping and handling to get started with. Some people don't have $125 to get started. So they need something to get them going. And that's what Be Epic is allowing everyone to do is, hey, let's get you some money made first so that you can invest that into your distributor fees and your initial pack that you have to remain active. So it works out great for those who are starting up, especially being that this is international. And I'll show you guys that you can literally get ambassadors from different countries who literally, you know, probably will thrive in businesses like this, but typically are in third world countries where income is sometimes an issue. Now you give them a chance to get into this for free. And you're talking about a whole nother country, part of your team, part of your industry. And they all are looking for the same things, a way to make money and a way to potentially help themselves. Health and wellness is big. Some places, some businesses do not offer these types of deals. So this is one that I feel like everybody should do because it's free. If it doesn't work for you, you're not losing any money. You really aren't hurting anyone but yourself. But again, if you do well in this, then what does that mean? It means that you've just pushed yourself into a position to be successful. And I just showed you how it's very easy to make money by offering samples. So this is what you would do, because this is what we're going to create for you. Again, nothing you're going to do is going to have to be made up yourself. We have an amazing team, honestly. A lot of us have been doing businesses like this for some time. So we are always big at never reinventing the wheel. What we do is we give you the tools and all you got to do is execute it, to be honest. So what you are going to do, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Again, everything we're going to show you, you really don't have to come out of pocket for it at all. But what you're going to do is you're going to advertise as if you have products on the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to offer a pre-order sale, a pre-order list. They are going to pay you up front, but you're going to discount it. Now, what you could do is say, hey, I have got my 5 days it's going to be, because they don't know your prices. You could say they're originally, $50, $55. They're not going to know your original prices. Hey, it's 50% off right now. So I'm going to charge you $25 if you get on this pre-sale. My 10-day pack is $75 originally, $80 originally. Hey, but I'm doing it for $50. So you need to lock in early. You need to get your slot. You need to get this, that, and that. And remember, you're not doing it for a large volume of people. You can, honestly, you could double down and do this as many people you want because you're getting the money up front. That just means you got to order more packs, which means more money in your pocket. But again, we're just showing you a quick way on how to put money in your pocket so you can purchase your distributor, so you can get into the back office as a distributor and keep your account active. So if you offer this and advertise this, you can advertise this 2 different ways. Again, you can advertise it to 12 people and tell them, hey, I got a 50% discount. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. You could do this tomorrow and tell them you got a Mother's Day special. 5 days, I got it for 5 days. Now you need to choose one or the other because of how the packs come in. So if you're going to do the 5-day, then you're going to say, hey, I'm offering a special for 12 mothers, 50% off. I have, this weight loss lemonade, and you can test out a week for $25. Or you could test out 2 weeks for $50. I have a special happening, usually $75. So you can make it and word it however you want, but you're going to get that money up front. That's the whole purpose of you doing the pre-order. Now, when they come in and they pay you based off of the price we just said, it's $300. That $300, now you got to remember the $300 is to go into your business, not for you to put in your pocket, not for you to go out and party with. It is meant for you to put into your business so you can order your supplies, get your inventory to send to these customers, and have enough back in your pockets so that you can continue to have more and more customers, okay? So once you do that, you're gonna have $300. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna upgrade from free and get your distributor, pay for your distributor fee, which is $19.95. You're gonna buy your lemonade pack because you already said you're gonna get these, you've already got the money from these initial folks, and that's $125 that you're gonna spend, rough give or take, for all of that. So that still gives you $175 in profit based off of pre-order. Again, not putting $1 into the business, okay? Now, what are you gonna do with that $175? You still need to have inventory, so you do need to order. So you're going to start what we just explained in the beginning. You're gonna start with your one additional bundle. So you're gonna pay $89.95. Now, if you put that into your original bundle, you don't have to pay for an additional shipping and handling. So that'll be $20 less than $105. You'll pay roughly, it would still be $89.95 plus, the $125. That's how much you would pay. So you would save roughly $20 if you buy 2 bundles at one time. Again, this is going to go back to this, so I'm not going to repeat it, but it goes back to this right here. And then you're going to start your cycle of what we talked about a second ago. You're going to start with that additional bundle. You're going to offer either 12 sales, 6 sales. And then, once you make that additional income from that, which you still got profit, then you're going to up it to the 3 or the 4. Like I said, it's not very hard to do. I really just gave you the play on how you can make this work. What is our process? I'm telling you, it's just it's a simple process where we want our samplers to be converted into full-time customers. Because when they convert to full-time customers, they no longer are reaching out to you. They're just going to order from your back office. And that is the key. If they are someone who loves this product, they will do this for as long as it takes. And potentially, down the line, you can flip them into a distributor, because if they've lost 20 to 30 pounds and they got people reaching out to them on what they did and they're referring them to you, that's when you talk to them. Because honestly, if they flip to a distributor, you're still going to get paid, but it saves them $10 to $20 a month on their bundles and their packages. So they're already doing what they're doing anyways, which is purchasing. But now when people are asking them about it, you can give them the play that we just talked about. Start them off with the sample. Well, they already have a story. So honestly, people are going to believe them anyways because they've been using it. So you could flip them into distributors, and then they're making income while doing what they're already doing, which is taking the products. But for this process, again, when you start them off, you want to invite them to the community, the Facebook community. I think that's the biggest important thing, because you want them to see other success stories. Success stories sell. Success stories sell. And again, what we are doing is different than everybody else. We are incorporating meal plans, workout plans, and these are low impact workout plans. These are ready, easy to make meals, things that is tasteful but healthier to eat than them eating out or going to the store and spending thousands of dollars on ingredients when they really don't need to do that when they're taking all of these different supplements. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to have all of that stuff that we're going to give to them to begin with. We want them to communicate in the group so people can understand the different, scenarios. Like we have people in some of the other groups that talk about their arthritis and they're taking, some of the inflammation products, and they're talking about how it makes their joints feel better. So when you have more and more people talking about the different variety of products, and not to mention your person who's doing sample lemonade might go in the back office and notice like, oh, well, or be in the group and notice people doing keto and be like, what's that about? So not only they purchasing, lemonade from you, now they're in the back office purchasing some of this nice old keto, and they're like, okay, I want to get invested into all of this because I feel like this can help me. So now your volume just goes higher, which means more sales for you. Have them post their results in the Facebook group and then follow up for feedback. You want their feedback because it helps you become a better distributor. It helps you explain things better. Everybody's body reacts differently, which is why when we do the workouts and add the meals, we're not going to have portions. We're just going to say, hey, these are the type of meals you can eat. Again, your body's already going to be suppressing a lot of that appetite. So if they are used to eating large meals anyways, that's going to change where they're going to be eating small portions just based off of the things they're taking day in and day out with the drinks. So, now they're just going to be taking smaller portions. It's just going to be enjoyable and and they'll love it. And again, if they want more products, then refer them to your actual Be Epic website where they can actually set up reoccurring supplies for themselves. You don't have to continue to do it when they can do it from your back office and do it themselves. And if they ever reach out and say, hey, I want to be a distributor, or if you notice that they are a faithful customer, then reach out to them. You're still getting the same volume points if they flip over to a distributor. But if they are someone who could tell the story and make money from it, why not? Again, no other company is selling weight loss lemonade and keto juice. No other company. So it could be a benefit and a win-win for both of you. All right. So now real quick, I'm going to show you again, like I said, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay. So again, I'm all about free resources and free this, free that. Okay. So I'm big on Linktree because everybody says, get a website. Let me tell you, to be honest, to be successful, you don't need a website. You just need a way for people to go to a place and put in an order. Okay. You don't always need a website. Now, instead is if you're going to have more than just the samples and you're going to have other maybe health and wellness things that you kind of want to add into it, then yes, you could improve it up to an actual website. But to be honest, for what we're doing, to get people just samples to eventually convert over to customers, you just need something like a Linktree that is free. And like I said, we're going to give you all the tools where you just need to copy, paste, and put this in your own little area, and then it's yours. So when you're first starting off, like I said, if you're doing the free way, you could do this even for if you order a product, because it does take about 5 to 7 days before you get it. So if you want to get started immediately after you enroll, you can set up a pre-order form. And as you're waiting on your products for those who purchase them, you can already send it out and have people fill it and pay for their pre-order. Now, this is kind of what the pre-order form, you ain't got to reinvent the wheel. You literally got to just download Jot Form, copy this into where it asks you, do you have a website that you want to copy from? And it will pull up the same exact form right here. The only thing that you're going to have to do, and I'll make a video on it, is that when it comes to this part right here, you've got to set up your own payment merchant. And then when it comes to the invoice, you need to change the invoice, because the invoice, since you're copying it from somebody else, is going to have my information on it. So you just got to go to the invoice and put your name, your email, your contact number. That is it. Everything else you can see is already made for you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Now, it also has a supply limit that I have set up on here. So what does that mean? It means that if somebody was trying to order, let's say on here I have right now for the supply limit, I think it's 10 packs for the 5-day lemonade. If number 11 tried to order on here, this is going to gray out because you've ran out of that sample. And I do that for a reason, because you don't want to, have people purchasing and you don't have it. But when it does that, you're going to get a notification. And when you get that notification, what you're going to do is let people know if that product is not available, they can go into what you call a wait list. And I'll show you what that looks like. But same thing with the 10-day sample. And all of these have quantities. So I don't max them out. I don't have 10 quantities. I literally keep it very so that, you have a chance to do a variety and you don't run out of stock off of one person, because it could happen. If they're doing 3 quantities anyways, I mean, for a pre-sample, you might want to change this to 1 or 2, because if they're doing 3 to 5, I mean, they might as well buy your 30-day. I mean, but at the same time, if they want to pay for that, they're the ones spending more money than what a $90 product would be if they was just to get it from your back office. So I mean, honestly, you can leave it how you want because it benefits you. But this is what your pre-order form will look like. And like I said, as you can see, it was discounted. And then if for some reason you run out, this is what you would give them, is an out of stock form. And it just has their name, contact information. They'll tell you which item they want to purchase. If you're doing keto, that's what that's on there for, because I actually have keto products I can sell. But if you guys don't, you'll just leave the weight loss lemonade. What you could put on there is 5-day, 10-day, so you know how much the quantity is. And then it tells them as soon as the item comes back in, you'll reach out to them and they have 24 hours to respond, or you go to the next person. Really simple. Hands off. Again, join the Facebook community. It takes them to our Facebook page so that they can join us and start seeing all the stories as people are promoting, their weight loss journey. Now, once you actually get your product and you want to flip from pre-order to ready to order full price, all you have to do is change up some of the wording. And again, we have these forms, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you can have as many different type of samples that you want. I do the lemonade, I do keto, and then I got a bundle. I'm about to start adding these actual infuser 1 gallon samples for $35. So, I mean, when you start increasing your inventory, you can add more things. And remember, all this is intended for it to be samples for them to eventually come to your page and become a customer. So again, the samples, the wording looks exactly the same from pre-order. The only difference is that you can see the price changes. That is the only change, when it comes to, when you change your website to actually have, the different samples. And, if they want to become a health and wellness distributor, you can add that on there and have it where it signs them up for the 30-day free right here off of your link. And it says 30-day free trial. People will see that and click on it. Send them to your actual where they start purchasing the products. Everything is in one place so that you don't have to continue to send them different links. That's the whole purpose of putting everything into one position in one place. And again, you'll get all of this, so you don't have to, you'll have to set it up, but you'll literally have copy and paste of all the forms. You'll have this to kind of guide you, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel and do this all and try to figure out how to do this all yourself. Okay. Any questions? No question is a dumb question. Okay, well, like I said, that is pretty much everything. My whole purpose was just to kind of show you how we're doing it. And like I said, what we are going to be doing is anyone that gets a 5-day sample, and all of this is going to start as of Monday because we've been brainstorming and working all this offline. But our intent is that anybody who buys a 5-day, 10-day samples, they're going to get, and also they're going to get a wellness book, or it could be a 1-pager. We haven't decided yet what it's going to look like, but it's going to be mailed with them. What's going to have is, some meals they can eat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's not going to, hey, they want to eat this. It's just going to say, hey, for breakfast, these are the type of meals you can eat. For snacks, these are the type of meals you can eat while you're doing this. For lunch, how much water you should intake while you're still taking these things. Same thing for the exercises, because everything we're giving is going to be low impact. Again, there's no one else that's doing this. Like I said, I can Google right now, weight loss lemonade. And you won't see, besides some of these weird little things, you will not see anybody really having weight loss lemonade besides this whatever lemonade. This is a smoothie. It's not lemonade. This is, I don't know what this is. It's not lemonade. Like, you put weight loss lemonade and there's everything in here besides lemonade. But when you look at lemonade, there literally is lemonade. And of course, Etsy, people are starting to catch on to this and they're starting to advertise these on Etsy. And Etsy, I mean, you've got people out here like literally running up numbers on Etsy and making money. I'm not an Etsy expert, but if you are, this is something you can drop on your page immediately and start making sales. Especially if you include, a weight, a workout and a health, package as one, and the price doesn't change. People are going to buy from you. People, as this weight loss lemonade is getting more and more known, more and more people are going to go on these websites and they're going to Google weight loss lemonade and do that. And some people are getting really, really good with what they're doing, and they're mixing some of these, Crystal Light packs. And instead of it just being 2 flavors, they're offering multiple flavors, but they're mailing out all those additional things with it. So it opens you up for, for someone to see your page and be like, oh, well, you got this flavor instead of just these 2 flavors. So what can I do, to get started? We got a lot of ideas, honestly, but we're not going to go into those because this is like the basics of what we're talking about. But this is everything. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood kind of the game plan and kind of how it is very effective if you follow the basic plans. I mean, the basic rules that we just talked about. So I'm gonna leave it one more time for any questions about the startup process or, any of the things that we talked about, the pricing on the packages, or, what I might have seen out there that people are doing that has been working. Any of that? None of it? Okay, well then, I feel like I've given you guys everything you need. If this is your first time, like I said, listening into this and you haven't became a distributor yet, we look forward to, and hopefully you heard something on here that influenced you to join our community. Like I said, if you're one that's ready to get started, like most of us, we went on and got our packs already because again, we actually want to use the products ourselves and be a testimony in our community so they can do that. And you can do that. You don't have to start up for free, but the free part is definitely for those that we know that might not have the income, or they really are looking at this from the business standpoint and they know people that can benefit from this. So there's different reasons on why people start up for free, but we are showing you both options on how you can get going, how you can use your packs. Again, I'll show again one more time. This is the Be Keto. It is like a little Kool-Aid pack. You put this in one 8 to 12 ounce and you drink this once a day, and it suppresses your energy. It burns your fat, it puts your body in a ketosis state so that, you're literally losing weight while drinking 30,000 milligrams a day. Doing everything that keto is supposed to do for your body, but you still got to understand that with all of these things, you still got to stick to some kind of healthy eating plan. Can't just go out there eating fried chicken every day and think that something's going to change. When you're on a keto and you're doing all these other ones, you're doing it for a reason. It's the same purpose. You're just not having to do as much. So here's the lemonade. Again, there's 2 flavors. This one is the strawberry dragon fruit, and they have the cucumber lime. There have been very creative ways on how people are making drinks like watermelon, fruit punch, all these other types of lemonade flavors. But these are the 2 that come with it, and they are very tasteful without any additions. So again, one of these equals 1 pack. You send a 5-day, that means you're only sending 5 of these at one time. It could be a mix of flavors. It could be 1 flavor. It just depends on what they're asking for. But as you can see, this will equal a 5-day challenge. And then if you have 10, you do the 10-day challenge. You get 60 of these per order when you order the $90 bundle. And then if you did like me, I ended up buying a 3-piece set. This is where that royal blue tea is. Again, this is 1 gallon's worth. There's 2 bags in here, half a gallon each. You put this into water and let it seep overnight. It really does change, and the texture and the flavor and everything comes out of it. Again, it is caffeine free, but it's a detox tea. It's detox. You could drink it cold. People have been drinking it cold and things like that. But again, you can do these and sell these one at a gallon, one package was a gallon, so you could sell those. And that's what that one video was showing, was how you can make $600 selling detox tea by selling, one pack for $35. So there's like different ways you could sell samples, to be honest. There's so many things in that back office that you can sell as a sample, but those are the hottest topics. Those are the biggest things that are selling the biggest bucks. So I just wanted to hit on those ones. So then I'm going to let everyone go. And again, like I said, for all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. For all the fathers, your day is coming next month. So happy Father's Day in advance, but we'll probably have another video before then. But if you are ready to get started, just reach out to the person who invited you and we'll get you going. Have a good one.